This is the road that leads from Streets of Willow behind me, past Big Willow Springs, on out to the road. And we are going to the road to start our day in the new Mustang Mach 1. Don't worry though, we are coming back to the track. But today we're starting on the road, and we're doing so actually in a car with an automatic gearbox. The Mustang Mach 1 per Ford,
1/10 of a mile, keep left.
I will, is a Mustang that is about giving you choices from the powertrain to the appearance and all that good stuff. Drift 101 right there, fantastic school. If you're in the area, I highly recommend it. So, I just hopped in the car, I fired it up, they got the nav program. There's a pre-programmed route. Let's get back to what I was talking about. There's been a 17-year hiatus for the Mach 1 in the Mustang world. It is back.
1/10 of a mile, keep left.
Ford has learned a lot from the GT350, the GT500, and even the Bullitt.
Keep left now.
And they've taken that knowledge and they've applied it to this vehicle here. On the outside, you've got some heritage-inspired touches mixed with proper modern Mustang. This specific car is finished in fighter jet gray, which is only available for the 2021 Mach 1. You can't get it on other Mustangs. You've got the cool Mach 1 badging, you've got massive exhaust tips, big wheels, beefy brakes, tons of ducting. This has 50% more engine cooling than other Mustangs. It's built to go well. It also has magnetic suspension, so hopefully out on the road it's gonna ride nice. Inside it's got a Mach 1 badge, it's got a numbered plaque. It is, you know, a proper raced up Mustang. So, first impressions sitting in it, it's comfortable. The seat is has tons of padding. There we go, headrest in a much better spot now. I almost wish, I like to sit up, and I will sit more vertical when I am on the track, but for now, the seating position is comfortable. The side mirrors are smaller than I remember from the Mustang. The rear mirror,
1/10 of a mile, turn right onto Osmond
I know, it's
Boulevard.
driving me nuts too, but we need it. The rear view mirror is
Turn
massive,
right now.
which is awesome. So let's see what happens when, oh yeah. Okay. This baby gets up and goes. I didn't put it in sport mode, that's a normal mode. And now that we've got that out of our system, I'm gonna hit the button. Let's see, no, go back, no. What do I gotta do here? I gotta remember how to do all this crap, because I haven't been in a Mustang in a while. Mode, normal, there's Sport Plus, there's track. We'll go with track, why not? Let's have some fun. Exhaust should be nice and loud. You can also do separate modes. Steering feel selection, not available in this mode because it's probably just in track mode, which is fine, that's fine. Changes the displays when you change the modes, it's fun. Grab a paddle, because I can. Does this go back to sport? Yes, put the gear selector into S for sport. Of course, if I grab a paddle and hold it, will it go back to, yep, automatic mode. When we go to the track, I'm gonna try to get my hands on a manual because the manual version is a 6-speed Tremec. It's gated. There's a twin disc clutch. It does rev matching on the Tremec. It has a lot going on. And then the rear axles are different too. The auto gets a 355 rear gears and the manual gets 373 gears. Sounds great. The exhaust tips are at least 4 inches. They're huge, and then they're perforated inside to help reduce the noise so that it stays within proper noise limits at various tracks, which is smart. So it looks big, it's loud, it's fun, but it's still legal to drive on the road, which is kind of important. I mean, it's a Mustang in the middle of the high California desert. It's a pretty good combo, right? Makes awesome noises. And it looks good. The styling isn't overdone. You know, Ford is good at the heritage touches, and this is, Ford even says, a big year for them. You've got Bronco, you've got Mach 1, you've got Mach E, which is the future. You know, and there's a lot going on. There's an electric F-150 coming. Still say, Galaxy, take me up on it, Ford. Streets of Willow. Not a good place to drop a tire, but a fun course nonetheless. Willow Springs is faster. Streets of Willow is tighter. Good place to check out a car like this, just because it's a bit more technical and rougher, to be honest. So we'll see how the magnetic suspension does, and we will have some fun. I'm comfortable with the helmet on, so if you're curious, this feels fine in here. It's right there at the limit, but I'm 6'3", and I fit. If I needed to, I could crank the seat back more, but I don't need to, and I like to be a bit more up on the wheel anyway. All right, so now we are in the stick. The person probably shouldn't have put the e-brake on. Whatever. You get a cool looking cue ball shifter. It is a short throw shifter. It's a gated manual gearbox. So we'll see how it goes. I have literally not even put it into gear yet. I'm driving it for the first time on the track. Here we go.
Ford calls the Mach 1 its most track-capable 5-liter Mustang ever, and we're inclined to agree. In the nose sits a 5.0, making 480 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. Now, it makes that juice up high in the rev range, so hold those gears. Speaking of gears, Ford offers the Mach 1 with a choice between transmissions. You have a Tremec 6-speed manual and a 10-speed automatic. And there's plenty of cooling going on to keep either one in proper shape. In fact, both gearboxes felt excellent out on the track, and the auto unit did fine left to its own choices. Ford offers the Mach 1 with an available handling package. This swaps the standard 19 by 9.5 front and 19 by 10 inch rear wheels for a set of 19 by 10.5 inch front and 19 by 11 inch rear wheels. You also get a more aggressive front splitter and a rear spoiler with a gurney flap. It adds up to deliver a Mach 1 experience that provides 150% more downforce compared to a Mustang GT with the Performance Pack Level 1. Is it expensive? Yes, the Mach 1 is not cheap. The starting price is $52,915, so it sits a healthy $5,000 more than the Bullitt, but it's still quite a bit less expensive than the now gone GT350 and super spendy GT350R. And on top of that, the steering feel is great, the exhaust note is perfect, and it's clear that Ford took everything it learned on the GT350, GT500, and all the other Mustangs to deliver on the promises served up by the Mach 1 badging.
Wide there, you don't need to brake. A lot of people brake for that one. You just go a little wider. It just hangs on so nicely. There's tons of grip in the tires. Steering feel is excellent. I'm not worried about the brakes fading on me. I haven't felt it yet. So it all adds up to a package that just comes out here, does its job exactly what you want of it. It looks good and it sounds good doing it too. As we go into the bowl, kind of straighten it up on exit so we don't end up in the Drift 101 school. And we're away. And all the temps look good. Everything's fine. Ford put their knowledge to good use on this one. This gearbox is fantastic. This is a really good manual gearbox. Yeah, so this car is a lot of fun. This is a really good Mustang. GT350's gone. GT350 was a wild animal. GT500 is just an insane thing. This is a perfectly balanced, high-performance Mustang, and it is a very good thing. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. If you're a Mustang lover and you're thinking about jumping on a new one, you really, if you have the money for it, take a look at the Mach-E. Not the Mach-E. I can't believe I just said Mach-E. If you have the money for it, take a look at the Mach 1.